What's up everyone, it's that Blue Bath here and welcome back to the channel and another video. And today we're back at probably one of our favourite places. I mean, I've got to admit, it's definitely my favourite place. I imagine it's your guys' too. Cadwell Park. And there is a few changes today actually, because we haven't come down in the Bath. We've come down in the A-Class Saloon. One of the best Mercs you can buy right now, I've got to admit. I mean, it's an A-Class, it's saloon, it looks pretty awesome. It was a bestseller in Japan, and now it's here. It's very cool indeed. Another change is that it has been raining today, so the track might be a little bit wet, which may make things interesting, but hopefully everyone's going to be okay, because we want everyone to be, safe but having fun, and we don't want any crashes, because we don't want anyone to end up next to that F-Type, which thankfully has been moved. So that means that maybe someone has taken it, maybe the owner, and they're going to rebuild it and put it back to its former glory. But we'll have to see what happens. But for now, we're going to head down to the track and see what we can find out on the Cadwell main straight, because I bet there's some awesome machines today. I've already seen a Lotus Elise with a body kit and a 996 GT3, so there's already some spicy stuff here. I mean, we've got an E36 M3, I believe that's an M3. We're not too sure, but it looks like one. Looks pretty sick anyway. There's a GR Yaris 350Z. There's a lot of pretty nice stuff out already, but we're going to head down to the trackside and see what we can find. So starting off with a Renault Megane RS and a GR86 or a GT86. Oh yeah, they're getting very militant already and we've only just started. But that's a good sign, because it means that the track is definitely okay to hoon it. And next up we have, I don't know if you can see that in the distance there, I believe that's a Ford Fiesta. There's the Megane and the GT86. Here's some very interesting things. We've got a GT3. And there is the Fiesta. Oh, here we go. Oh, mate. I tell you what, I was speechless just then. I had to listen to that GT3. Oh, look at this. I tell you what guys, we've got some proper awesome machines out today. Oh. That Audi S3 seems to be the loudest of the lot. And an MR2. Very nice cars out today. I think we've got a BM that's just gone off actually. And there we are, I got some more of the action from the Megane and the GT. Got an MX-5. Can't have a track day without MX-5, like I said last time. He is really hoofing that into the corners, which is fair enough. Can't wait to see more action from that GT3. It's going to be awesome, that's for sure. So stay tuned for today, because I think we're going to have some pretty crazy action. I mean, here is the GT3 once again. And of course, silence for the GT3. Oh yeah. So I'll try and get some more angles for you today, guys. Go up to different places. I think those two are the craziest out of the lot. The S3 is so loud, but it's awesome. We've got a proper track spec EB3. Yes, bit of EP3 action. Bounce that limiter, all the good stuff. Make those tyres spin. We've got a lovely MX-5 here. And you don't see that very often. We've got gold RPF 1s on the MX-5. That's usually a Honda thing, but pretty awesome indeed. hit that limiter. We love to see it. Whew. So I think today, guys, we've got a definite improvement from last time. The cars are insane. Oh, yeah. I mean, take a listen to that Exige. Oh my goodness. That is insane. So we've got some really crazy cars here today, guys. Look at this EP3. Oh, yeah. So, weird thing is, it's actually a Monday, and I didn't think Monday would be this crazy. Oh, yeah. You know it's a good sign when you have to shout over the cars because of how loud they are. We've got a Martini, I can't remember what it's called. Caterham, there we go. I think you guys are going to enjoy this one today. We've got 2 screamers in the bumper. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Like I said last time, I'm going to get to Cadwell Park more and more because just take a look. The action is immense. And hey, I mean, if any of the drivers are watching this video, then you've got some pretty awesome machines. And that's why I do this, guys. Not only do you get to watch the action, but the drivers get to watch themselves, and it's a pretty awesome time. I'm coming back to the track. I'll go a little bit further up so you can get a better shot of the action. So here we are at the awesome S-Bends where all the action happens. Like I said, I'm going to try and get more angles and get to some more places on the track today, guys, so you can see more. Oh, I'm getting interrupted by the 2 Exiges, but I don't mind because look at them. They're definitely hooning them today, guys, and I don't blame them. Okay, I think the Hoon Award goes to that EP3 because bloody hell, we've only just started and it is insanity. That's why I love coming here, guys. It's just immense, and that's why I get it on camera, because you have to see this. Here comes the Caterham. Very awesome. We've got a Clio as well. Here comes another EP3. Another Caterham. Woo! Wow, I hope the camera picks up like how fast these cars are going. Because in person, they're just like bullets. They're like blurs. They go past so quickly. And well, I'm going to get a little bit further up now, guys, so you can see more of the S-Bend, because that is a good spot, but I'd like to see them come down like the S-Bend and then the corner. I think that's the best way to view the circuit up here. But wow, I'm sorry if I'm a bit speechless today, guys, at some points, because I haven't seen this amount of action in a long, long time. It's been months since the track's been open, but it's definitely not disappointed. The comeback is real, and we're seeing some really sick cars. Wow, 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 wow. Absolutely insane. Whew. Oh, we've got a Mini Cooper here now with a diffuser delete. That's a very familiar sight. A brand new M3 comp. That is a brave man right there, taking a, I don't know, is that like 60 grand, that car? It's a lot of money, but fair dues. You've got to applaud it and respect it. Kudos right there. Here comes the Caterham once again. And I think now we got, dearie me, the muddy shoes have already come out to play. And of course, on a day where it's been raining, I wear white shoes. Bruh. Clever move right there. EP3. MR2. These two are having a little fight. Awesome stuff. I love those Enki RPF ones. It's not often you get to see them in person, especially on an MX-5. And bloody hell, talking of MX-5s, that passenger must be scared. He's going to need a new set of briefs, I think, after this, because the driver is going for it. But like I said, you've got to applaud it and respect it. The two Caterhams with GoPros on them too, so you know that there's some serious stuff going on there. Oh, I can hear something. I haven't seen that S3 come around, so maybe he's gone back in, but here's the other loud car, the Exige. That poor MX-5 being chased by a Cup R. Crazy. But it's crazy to think that the Hennessy Venom is based off a Lotus Elise. And it can do like 250 miles per hour. Crazy stuff. Caterham. Is that the Stig? It looks a lot like the Stig. Cool stuff though. Mini Cooper, M3 and the Caterham. I've got to admit, that M3 came around quick. And we've got another Cooper. Very nice indeed, with a GP wing. The other EP3 is coming around again. Lovely. Whoa. Man. Oh, and a bang too. We love to see it and hear it. I tell you what, man. Like I said, I don't know who to give the Hoon Award to today. That blue and green EP3 was definitely the top candidate. But oh my goodness. I hope I picked that up just then, because the MX-5 went wide. He almost drifted it, I think. But that was pretty awesome. Man, I think you could hear the tyres screeching though. Goodness gracious, this is going to be a long video, guys. The amount of action and cars is insane. Wow. Whoa, look at this. We got an Astra. Oh, that Exige. So we've got an Opel Astra track car. You don't see that often. Oh yeah, covers on the headlights. You can tell that is purely a track spec car. Oh, and they sound good. We've got a lot of good sounding cars today here, guys. And of course later on, oh, I was going to flip it around, but we've got another MX-5. Goodness gracious. Of course later on, guys, I've got to have the curry and chips because it is absolutely awesome here. Oh, I'm falling over twigs and everything. Yes, diffuser delete on the Mini Cooper. That's what we like to see. Martini stripe. Lovely. Here's the M3 being chased by Big Willie the Caterham. Fair enough. To be fair, you've got to have a Big Willie in order to drive on this track, because it is insane. Oh, there's the E46. I saw that earlier, actually. But yeah, oh, the wheel locked up, actually. Or maybe it's just spinning from the gravity. Or an aerial atom. Crazy. I don't know if you guys know, but that has got an EP3 engine in it, a Type R engine. So pretty much it's a completely crazy track spec EP3. The MX-5, oh, is going wide again. That is definitely hooning it today. I think that's another candidate for the Hoon Award. Oh. Listen to that. That is insane. Wow. I don't think the exhaust is stock, guys. Wow, is the other Exige. And the Astra. Whoa, that's got a nice turbo to it. And a wide body kit too. That's pretty insane. So I think what we're going to do now is maybe go to the other parts of the track, because they might be a little less muddy too as well. Yeah, muddy white shoes. It's a sign that it's still not completely dry, but it's dry enough for these cars to absolutely go crazy. And I want to see more of that black MX-5 just sending it throughout every single corner. Talking of MX-5s, here we have the other MX-5 and another Caterham. I don't think you guys are going to be bored today, because I am definitely not. Ooh, a new car, GR Yaris, EP3. Oh, you can hear the Charger from that Cooper. M3, and the MR2 is on the M3. Wow. So there's a bit of a train building up here. I think it's because of that GR Yaris. Maybe, well, I guess once the main straight opens up, everyone's going to go around him. But very nice, the GR Yaris, I've got to admit. And the MX-5 is coming back. We're going to see him hoon it throughout these wide S-bends. Cannot wait. The Aerial Atom. What an insane car. Here we are. Wow. There's the 46 again. A lot of Javelin stickers in the window of the 46. You've got to respect it. But I think, yeah, like I said, now we're going to try and move to another part of the track to get some more action.
So I was walking to the next part of the track, and this happens. Before the clip starts, a car went off at turn 1 and tons of smoke follows behind, and it was just crazy. As you can see, there's smoke everywhere. The marshals were on their radios getting ready to send out the flatbed. People were talking about it. It was insane. Now in a few minutes we do go to see the car in question in the pits, and we do believe that it was a top end issue with the engine, but thankfully the driver was okay, and the track did reopen quite quickly after this. But it was so unexpected and definitely crazy for sure.
Well then people, we've just had a very interesting development. I've just seen a car blow up and go off track. It was very, very weird. You would have just seen that clip there of all the smoke into turn 1. It was, well, crazy. I just was walking back to go to the next part of the track, and then just tons of smoke, and I saw a car go off the track. Something's definitely, you know, blown up. I don't know which one, but I'll try and get some more information for you, but I'll meet you in the next part of the track. But whilst I'm walking there, we get to see a few of the cars here today at a standstill. We've got the Clio 350Z, Integra, got an M3, the GR, the Clio. Quite a few nice cars here today. And there is the Astra. I told you we're going to have some insane action today, guys. Hopefully that car and the driver are okay. I think it was just, you know, the car blew up, but hopefully everyone's all right. But yeah, crazy stuff, guys. So guys, here we are, and we're actually at a brand new part of the track. Hi Mom. But we're actually at the grandstand where all the seats, and I was actually sat here with the legend himself, my dad, when Jimmy Broadbent was on track, and we actually got in that video, by the way. That was awesome to see us just sat there. But another development. The car is coming round on the flatbed, so we will get to see what blew up. Now, we was having a discussion about this, all three of us, on what may have happened. Of course, I was walking back up here, so I didn't see the full thing. I just saw the car with bellows of smoke coming out of it, and it just rolling down there. It rolled up the hill as well. I don't think I got that on camera, but you would have seen all the smoke from that clip. But it was insane. So it's coming round. It's doing the rest of the track, and we're just going to see now what's coming round, because Mum said it was something low and silver, and the only silver car I've seen so far is an MGTF, but that's not the car. From what I saw, I think it was black on the back of the truck. It sort of looked like a Clio, but the other Clio RS is safely sat and sound. It was the MR2. It's the purple MR2 that we saw earlier, guys. Deary me, guys, it was the purple MR2 that we saw, and it's just coming up the hill now. Goodness gracious, guys. Wait for it, here it is. There it is, guys. The purple MR2. Deary me. Out of all of the cars, I didn't think it would be the MR2. They're pretty awesome in terms of reliability, especially on the road or the track. So that's quite a big surprise. Well, like I said earlier, there's a lot of action today, guys, and I did say it was going to be interesting. So there we go. We've had crazy action, people going wide and sending it, and a car blew up. Mad. Oh, and yeah, actually, there is the 911 996 GT3, and the blue Lotus Elise with the body kit on it that we saw earlier passing us. Oh, almost slipped us some hay there. It's very slippery today, guys. But yeah, so wow, what a day. And it's only just started. So crazy stuff. And I suppose while we're in the pits waiting for everyone to go back out, let's take a look at some of the car. So there's the MR2 being unloaded, and here is the absolute madness that is the EP3 Type R track car. That was just crazy to see, hooning it around the track. That's a proper setup right there. So I think we can see it. There it is. Unfortunately, the MR2 has let go. There's a cheeky, what is that, a Magnolia, or like a pink Boxster there? Very interesting. Clio RS. It's a massive shame.
Viewers to drop it down in the comments if they know how much it costs to get trailered off. Is it free? Is it inclusive? We don't know that.
So my dad just asked a very interesting question indeed. Does it cost to get the car trailered off the track? Because we don't know this, but this is something that we're not really familiar with. If a car blows up, do you have to pay? Or is it, you know, included with the track day service? We're not too sure. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below, guys, because me and my dad would be interested to know. And there it is. Unfortunately, it let go. The MR2. Hopefully we'll see it again one day. And we've got a very awesome Porsche Boxster here. Oh, it sounds lovely too. That is a serious bit of kit right there. That is a weapon. That is awesome. Man, you guys are getting to see some absolute awesome cars today. There's the really wicked and loud S3 that we saw earlier. That is so, so nice. I've always considered a Boxster, but so far we've had the Abarth, and here comes the Audi S3. Awesome stuff. This is very, very loud. It must be proper. And look at the wing on top. Never seen that on an S3. We've got XXRs in bronze. Very nice indeed. I don't think he's fitting through that gap, but I think the coverage truck is moving now anyway. This is a pretty serious car. I don't know how he's got it so loud, but it's a good loud. I think it's got an F-It badge on the back from Amazon, I think I just saw. Dad, there was a Caterham on track with Big Willie on the plate.
Fair enough. Wow.
Yeah, and I was saying to the viewers that you definitely got to have one to hoon it around this track. Oh, take a look at this Cooper. Here is the one with the diffuser delete, and it's not a Cooper, it's a pooper. It's a mini pooper. Fair enough. That. We've got Type R on the back as well, and we've got the diffuser delete.
Respect, man.
That is massive respect. Look at the door cards, man. Minis can be some serious stuff when they're built up, and just look at the size of that exhaust. That is madness right there. I've always loved a good Mini Cooper, or Mini Pooper, I guess. Mini Pooper Type R. Fair enough. We've seen some very interesting things here today, guys. Very interesting indeed. I absolutely love it. It's awesome. I love a good Mini Pooper. Awesome cars here today, guys, honestly. We've got correct me if I'm wrong, but we've got a Mark 6 Megane RS Cup. Very nice indeed, in red. And here is that absolutely crazy Lotus Exige in yellow. And is that a Nürburgring sticker I see on the side there? That's probably true, because I imagine that has been to the Nürburgring and a few other crazy tracks. There's the other Exige as well, Cup R, very nice indeed. We've got a Tuigua stickered up EP3 Type R, that is the one we saw earlier too, hooning it around the track, and the red Mazda with the gold RPF ones, that is sick too. And there is the other Mazda MX-5, the one that was absolutely sending it around the track. That was insanity. Going wide and everything. We love to see it. And then there is the 36, which I think we need to get one of these, guys. What do you think? So, what do you guys think? Should me and the legend himself, my dad, buy, well, he said another E36, because he's had tons of them, believe me. He knows them inside and out. But for me, it would be the first ever BMW and E36. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments down below. Should we buy a 328i and track it?
We want problems.
We want problems, guys, but it would be worth it, I'd say. You know, getting out on track, that would be awesome. And, oh, let me turn the camera, guys. There's so much going on. Is that a Mexico that I see? Is it a Mexico?
Mark 2 RS.
Mark II RS, lovely indeed.
Could be stock RS. Stock Mark 2's just been done.
But that is awesome. We've got, is that a meth injection I can see? Bloody hell, we've got some serious cars. Well, the Boxster's going out. I just saw it leave the pit exit. We've got a M2 as well. So many new cars are just popping up. They pop up out of the blue, guys, honestly. That is a lovely Integra. I love to see a good Integra. They're fantastic track tools and just good cars all around.
Go back to the S-Bend.
But yeah, I think now, guys, we're going to head back to the S-Bends because that is where the craziest action happens. And I think you guys have got to admit, it's one of the best spots. People send it like crazy there. It was one of my favorite spots when I first ever came here. So I like to get footage of it because it is awesome. Whew, man. That was a very unexpected, well, detour for the video there. We saw an MR2 blow up. We saw tons of crazy cars. And we've got some new ones going out now. So the S-Bends, they might get even crazier. But stay tuned. I'll meet you at the S-Bends. Woo! We've got an E30. Yes, lovely. Right train of cars there, guys. We've got an E30 on the track now too, which we've got to love a good E30. They're awesome stuff. Here's the Boxster. Oh man, Boxster sounds so good. Yeah. We've got a Tron Spec Boxster, and there is the Integra. There is a deck chair in the bin. Bruh. Very random indeed. We're seeing it all today, guys. We really are. There's the Mini Cooper and the Audi S3, or should I say the Mini Pooper. Supercharged aerial atom. Clio RS. You can smell the fuel today, guys. Here is the the 46 and the E36. And a GT from earlier. Like I said, very brave man for taking a brand new M3 on track, but I gotta respect it. Oh, screeching tyres from the Caterham. The E30's coming. Or the turbo. Two DSG monsters and, of course, the Clio 2. Or was that the blue Clio at the front? The black Clio is a DSG monster. I think the blue Clio was there too. For some reason, I've just forgotten. And there it is. The 996 GT3. What a lovely thing indeed. Oh, we can smell tyres, guys. Here it is. That sounds like a Type R. I wonder. Yeah. I wonder if it has a Type R engine. Who knows?
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. If the owner of the Mini Cooper is watching, I'd love to know, is there a Type R engine in that machine? Because it'd be definitely interesting. It would make sense then why it would have a Type R badge on the back. But either way, awesome. You can smell clutch too, so I think someone's clutch is definitely working. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that the M3 is a little bit worried, and I would be too if I took out 70 grand. Or M4? Oh dear, guys. Guys, I'm very, very sorry. I know you've probably already put it in the comments. I'm sorry if I mistook it for an M3. It's probably an M4. There is the Tron Boxster. The Monster Clios. DSG versus manual. That E30 has one of those NOS bottle plushes in the window. GT3! What cars we have today here, guys. What absolute machines. Yeah.
He's a good driver though.
Yeah. A really good driver in the Audi S3 and in the Mini 2. Ford Fiesta. Wow. Sounds good and performs well too. Aerial Atom. We're seeing a lot of bubblegum colour cars.
The old cars are showing up the new cars.
Yeah, the old cars are showing up the new ones, which is crazy. But it makes sense because you can rag them. Though, saying that, that GT86 is sending it for sure. E46 once again. And here we have the M4. I'm sorry guys if I got it wrong, but there's the M4. And looking at it, yeah.
I'm sure I bring that in.
Yes. So I think that is definitely an M4. That's the problem though with those BMs. Boxster. But a lot of those newer BMs kind of look the same, especially with that grille. So it's harder to tell which one's which. But that is an M4. For sure. Here comes the black DSG Clio RS. There's that E30. Some right monsters. Screeching those tyres. Ooh. Bloody hell. I just heard a very spicy turbo in that MG ZR. I think it's the ZR. The ZS I think is the saloon. But either way, sounds fantastic. Aerial Atom. That came around very quick. The GT is going for that Fiesta. It's so hard because when I stop recording, something crazy happens, like the blowout. Which me and my dad were actually talking about this. We don't think the engine blew up completely because there was no shards on the track, because the track would have been closed for longer. There was no oil as well. That sounds so good.
Hopefully it was just something top end.
Yeah, so it might have been something top end because we didn't see any oil on the track or when it came off the flatbed. So we think it might be okay, maybe just something top end that went. But either way, it was a pretty catastrophic blow because of all that smoke, but we think it should be all right. Wow. Caterham is chasing the Clio RS. Fair enough, that is. And then here comes the Mini Cooper. Charged. So I think now we're going to go up to the proper part of the S-Bends, because that's where the action is. So we're back at the S-Bends once again, waiting for the rest of the cars to move into the middle here. So we definitely got another long video on our hands today, guys, but that's fine. I like to keep these videos unedited or as little editing as possible so you guys just get to enjoy the raw footage. And then there was silence, broken up by a Lotus Exige Coupe R. It won't last long, that's for sure. I can hear something ragging it up that straight. It's the Caterham. Really? Oh, locked up there. But he saved it, so it's all good. Here comes the Audi S3 being chased by the Mini. Wow.
jam.
Bit of a traffic jam, yeah, for sure. We've got a bit of a traffic jam up there as well, so a lot of the cars are catching up to each other. I saw the yellow GT3, so we're going to be having a treat when that comes up here. I'm just going to quickly move a little bit further down. There's the MG, followed by the Ariel Atom, Clio. It's the Ariel Atom. It's a supercharged Type R engine. There is the MGTF, GT86, Caterham. Crazy. Oh, wow. Like I said, another long video, but that's fine because that just means tons of action for you guys to binge and watch, which I get to enjoy it too. The Cup R is back with the Clio and Fiesta. Pretty nice indeed. There is the Big Willie Caterham. So I've actually learnt that this place is called Hall Benz. So that's the official name for the S-Benz, Hall Benz. I'm imagining that that's some kind of E36 putting a little bit of input there. But yeah, I guess there's some history into why it's called that. There we've got the two minis. Yes. Rev matching. Oh, wow. You can hear that mini scream along with the Ariel Atom. And here comes the yellow MG. And that is what's making those lovely spoolie noises. The MX-5 is back out, along with the 991 GT3. Now, that's even braver to take that out, because that is nearing, what, 100 grand? So, a very, very brave man, I must admit. I tell you what, that GT86 is having none of it. He's standing on business, and he is not letting anyone get past. We've got the little MGTF and the Exige Cup R. I honestly thought that when Mum said that it was a little silver car that blew up, it was going to be the MGTF, but it was the MR2 of all things, which is very unexpected. I did not think it would be that. Yeah, at the very bottom of the circuit, the very bottom of the Hall Benz. We've never been here before, guys. I've never been here off camera, but the first time we've been here is going to be on video, so new experience for all of us. It's very tight. Pretty crazy. So you do get quite a long straight there. M2 and an M4 as well. There we go. You can actually tell that's an M4. I couldn't tell the newer one. Oh, yeah. He's getting on it now, guys. Is that an S15? Oh, no, it's an Integra. It looked like an S15 from just like the top part of it. So you guys get to play a game of Guess Who by guessing the top part of the car, because it does dip quite violently there, so you can't really see much of the cars until they come around the corner. So that's the second properly tracked up Exige that we've seen in these videos now.
It goes downhill though.
And yeah, it really does. There is quite a drop. It is.
How much the drop was?
Yeah, it's quite low. So low to the point where you can't actually see the tops of the cars, or the bottoms of the cars, I should say. Clio and Caterham.
Disappear down the hill.
They do, yeah. Getting a little bit squiggly. Bush. The two Caterhams chasing the Fiesta and the Mini Pooper. The Martini Caterham. Wow. We have got some cars here today. Wait. Oh, the M2 and the M4. And the GT3. White triple trouble. Oh, yeah. We're going to see that Porsche come around quicker than those two M cars. Yeah. And there it is. You can hear the GT3 take off. Oh yeah. Screechy brakes. Lovely stuff. There's the MX-5 with the roof down. It's not too bad today actually, so it's alright. Man, the amount of cars here is insane. Way more than last time. Here we are with the Clio once again. MGTF and the E36. Lovely. Lovely indeed. Oh. Getting over that curb there in the Caterham. Yeah, and here's the Tron Boxster. Wonder if that's a manual. Oh, the GT3. Yeah. So that is very interesting. The M4 is still in front of the GT3.
When it first came round, it was M2, M4 Porsche.
Yeah.
Now it's M4 Porsche, M2.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there. I guess the M4 is keeping up or keeping in front of the GT3. And it's the Lotus 6 Siege. There's the Big Willie Caterham. And that's not a joke, that's what it says on the plate, guys. Oh, getting squiggly. And I imagine you could probably find the footage from the Caterham on YouTube probably tomorrow or the day after. And you might see me recording, who knows? Oh yeah. The two Porsches. I was hoping to see that. So the M4 has finally... Oh, it's getting squiggly too. Oh, very nice. But it seems the GT3 has now gone past the M4. But that was very interesting to see that the M4 stayed in front of the GT3 for a whole lap. I don't know how that was the case. Maybe he was getting him in the corners. Maybe the GT3 was backing off. That's the thing. Depends on what driver it is. But Lotus Copper. Awesome stuff. So I think now what we're going to do is I'm just going to maybe cut from here, and then I will meet you back later on if anything happens. It depends. Hopefully no more blowouts, but if so, I will get it on camera because I'm just going to enjoy some of the track now.
Can you ask your viewers a question?
I will
drop it
do.
in the comments.
Yeah.
If anybody knows why windows have to be up,
Yeah.
right, but soft tops can be down.
That is an interesting point, actually. So, if you guys heard that, that is a very interesting question. That, yeah, if you guys know
It's
this.
a big sign that says windows up.
Yeah, so when you're on the track, the windows have to be up, but you're allowed to have a soft top and you can put it down. So you can have the roof off.
Plus the Caterhams and the Atom
Yeah.
don't have side windows.
Yeah, so if any of you guys know why that is, then drop it in the comments below. Why can soft tops be down, but windows have to be up? Aerial Atoms and all that lot don't even have windows. So that would be a very interesting thing to learn and know about. Drop it in the comments down below, guys. But for now, I'll see you in a bit. If anything happens, I'll record it.
But I'll meet you up.
in a bit. Oh, and there's that Lotus that we saw earlier.
That's very nice indeed.
I'll see you in a bit. It's now lunchtime and I had to go for the curry and chips once again. Bosh.
I like that colour.
So walking back to the car, we found this in the spectator car park, an adrenaline green 595 comp. Oh, man, if this isn't the spec, then I do not know what is. Got the plate in the back seat there, very strange. Maybe it's going out on track, who knows? But either way, this thing is super, super nice. We've got a glass roof, Corsa alloys, record Monza. What a beaut. Honestly, that is fantastic in adrenaline green. But that, folks, will conclude today's crazy video at Cadwell Park. I really hope you enjoyed it. I just took a look at the footage and it's it's almost an hour long. So you guys are going to have a lot to watch today. But I hope you enjoy it, because I definitely have. And well, if you want any more content in the future at Cadwell Park or anything else at all, you guys know what to do. Hit that bell, like, comment and subscribe. All that good stuff. It's always appreciated. But who knows, we'll probably be at Cadwell Park again very soon. But for now, I'll see you in the future. Have a good one.